right.
All right. I timed the recording button just so that the very first word of the recording is you going, all right.
It's an exciting way to start.
Yeah, we're ready to go. All right.
All right.
Uh,
I've referenced it before several times, but you still need to see that scene in Blues Brothers where the character Dan Aykroyd says to the hotel owner, he says, "Yeah," referring to Belushi. "Yeah, this is my partner Jake. He's going to be staying with me for a while." And I swear to God, like the apartment manager's like, okay. It's like, it's literally like the most gravelly, like it sounds like an overdub. It sounds like someone deliberately was like, okay. It's just like a really, they were
just
going for
replies
like
to him with a
gross, I
zombie
guess.
noise.
That's how it sounds. It literally, it's just like, okay.
Oh.
No, that almost sounds more normal, what you just did. It's like this weird, gritty sort of like, I guess they were going for like scumbag or something, like to illustrate how sleazy the hotel is. I don't know. There's another weird throwaway moment where, as they're going upstairs to go to their room, there's a random fellow hotel goer who says, "Hey, did you remember my Easy Cheese?" Dan Aykroyd reaches in his pocket, grabs some Easy Cheese, tosses it to the guy. Just weird shit like that. I don't know. It was a fun movie. Stay
I
away
read
from
it up,
Blues
by the way.
Brothers 2000. You what? Oh, you read it up. Yeah, okay. I thought you said No, go ahead.
Wasn't John Candy in one of those movies?
Briefly, yeah, he had. Well, I don't want to say briefly, but he had a very small role in Blues Brothers, the first one. I guess he would have been dead by the second one, sadly.
Yeah.
Him and Belushi were dead by the second one, which is one reason they should have never made it. But they did anyway, and they called it Blues Brothers 2000, and then released it in 1998.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not
Wait.
a joke.
I'm confused. If Belushi was dead, who was the other Blues brother?
Either I know John Goodman was in it, which I think was the only reason I gave it a shot, and I surely they couldn't have gotten Jim Belushi. Not that they couldn't have, but I don't know if they would have bothered. I only remember John Goodman, and there was a little kid Blues Brother for some reason. It was awful. It was an awful fucking movie.
This sounds like one of those things that Dan Aykroyd would have made while he was having one of his episodes.
Alien episodes. Let's leave it at that.
I mean, I think everyone's got at least one Dan Aykroyd comedic performance that sticks around in their heads, but at the same time, Dan has some issues.
Yeah, he's a colorful individual.
Yeah.
The beginning of the movie was. No, go on.
From what I've seen, not that I'm a Dan Aykroyd expert, I'm about as far from it as it gets. But like, he's not like Hollywood weird, where it's like also scummy and vile and morally repugnant.
Right. Yeah,
like,
he's like the conspiracy theorist kind of weird.
Yeah, what was that, like Crystal Skull Pepsi or something like that?
Vodka.
Crystal Skull vodka.
Which supposedly was quite good as far as vodka goes.
Why was it in a Crystal Skull?
I can only assume because he follows that whole Crystal Skull means an alien. Yeah, like Indiana Jones didn't start that. That's actually a thing that exists. There's supposed to be some believed like relic of alien civilization that's in the form of a crystal skull. As I understand it.
Yeah, right. And that part of the whole thing behind Ghostbusters was that Dan Aykroyd has an interest in the paranormal, right?
Yes. Yeah, he definitely does.
Now, I forget, how am I forgetting his name? The other writer, the director...
Harold Ramis?
Yeah, was Harold Ramis also into the supernatural? I forget.
I don't think so, but I never really read too much about him, so I could be wrong. Like, it doesn't stand out the way that Aykroyd does.
Yeah, though Harold Ramis, of course, passed 10 years ago, whereas Dan Aykroyd is still running around.
That's because he's supernatural.
Yep,
he believes because it keeps him alive.
He is the alien. He's come here and he's like, guys, you gotta believe it. We're out there.
We're out there.
That's pretty good. I like that.
You do not want to know where this crystal skull comes from. All I'll tell you is it's a natural biological process of our people.
He means well.
Like, he was on the set of Ghostbusters like, guys, no. Seriously. Aliens and ghosts, they're fucking real. And Bill Murray's just like, okay, Dan.
I'm telling you, really, please believe me. I know, Dan.
I am a traitor to my people. I have come here to let you know they are coming.
Like
Voodoo
you would
doll.
openly just admit. Oh, voodoo. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, wow, right away, and I forgot. Yeah, right away.
Yep,
Let
big
me get a
maps.
picture of it.
Big maps, you get to eliminate the cursed object immediately. Say, did anyone
Yeah.
check where the fuse box is?
I
Nope.
keep forgetting to do so.
Well, I'll check the west cell block. Somebody else go up and check the offices. It could be in the southeast of the offices or in the warden's room.
I'm in towards the, well, what I consider to be the warden's room. I'm not sure what you would refer to as the southeast.
The warden's office is in the northwest, though that is another administrative office there.
Oh, I guess that's what I'm thinking of then. I checked the southeast. I gotcha. Let me go
Nope.
to where.
There
ahead.
is very much a warden's office with like wood flooring and a very comfy leather suit. Not leather suit. Leather chair. Seat.
It's on the northwest end, upstairs.
Of the office area, yes.
I'm not sure if I'm thinking of the same place or I'm geographically discombobulated. I will have to go check the. Since you know where it is, either you can go get it or I'll check the.
Yeah, fuse box is upstairs.
Okay,
Mike, are you on
that's-
top floor?
Yes, I am. I guess it
Right,
must be in the spot he's trying to describe.
Yeah, turn around. Yeah, keep going in the direction you're going, actually.
Wait, now?
Yeah, forward. Yep, keep going. Then you're going to want to take a left.
Well, on the bright side, it's not West Wind
Then take a
showers
right.
this time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you should be looking at a doorway. There you go. And go through that next door.
Oh, it's a cell door. Am I still in the right general area?
Yeah, you're going the right way. Turn left. Through that door, and then it should be on your left.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, thanks for the guidance.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know if I've ever been in this room. Surely I must have when we were playing together, but yeah,
You
this
see what
seems
I mean,
very
though?
foreign to me. Yeah, I do. Yeah, definitely. I do not.
I almost want to say that it actually says on the placard outside. Yep, it actually says on the placard outside Warden's office.
Yeah, because I was gonna say it definitely seems like one. Absolutely. I had to open a cell door to get in here though, which is weird. Although I guess in a way that makes sense. He'd, have that extra layer of protection. Why not?
Well, on top of that, the warden would from time to time talk with prisoners, right?
I would suppose so. Yeah, I didn't know if that happened in their office, but I guess that would make sense. Why else? Where else would it take place? Not in the cell.
All right, I'm checking the medical room. Please, God, don't let it be the medical room.
Yeah, I don't want that again.
Did you hit the lights on the warden's office as you left?
I hit the lights in the warden's office, and I turn on the light. The fuse.
We probably don't want the lights left on in that room just because we only
Oh,
get...
yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah, you're totally right. I don't know why I would have left them on in there. I guess I just wasn't thinking because you were in there with me, and I just left them on, and then we kind of wandered out.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not judging you for it. I'm just like, I'm only asking because I know that I would have done that.
I'm calling you stupid.
Because I'm
not
stupid.
judging you, I'm calling you an idiot.
I'm calling you me.
Are you guys downstairs?
I'm walking downstairs just now.
I wouldn't consider you any dumber than myself. I have just insulted you on levels you do not understand.
You're far too smart to be such an idiot. You're far too smart to be the dumbass that you are.
Oh, this is the security chief's. Okay, it's the head guard's office is the other one that has the southern one that has the
other one that's normally got the fuse box. Gotcha.
Yeah, how's Sanity looking, Pink?
Let me run out the truck and check.
Meanwhile, on that west cell block where we've had it a couple times before, there is a tray that appears like it's been thrown onto the ground. Temperatures are about mid-40s.
Are you sure that's the west? Oh, are you actually there in person?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was in there and it was 50s.
46 just now.
What
Got
the
an
fuck?
average of 82.
Average of
little on the low
82. Not great,
Yeah.
not terrible.
3.6 Röntgen.
Yeah. Oh, my skin. It's gone.
I just heard a cell move. I heard something squeak, so I think this is the area.
Okay, I'm going to the west cell block then.
Okay, yeah, 42. It was very subtle, but I heard what sounded like the briefest of squeaks of metal.
Is that bottom floor or top floor?
Bottom floor.
floor.
Is that going to be right or left?
Left.
West,
You walk
left.
in and go all the way over to the far end on the left. We've been in this one several times, unfortunately. Not super low temperatures, but lower than elsewhere.
43, yeah, that's close enough for me, honestly.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'll grab some more stuff.
Boop, boop, boop. I've hit 3 of the lights. It can only help so much, but I'll take it. I'm throwing the crucifix down, even though in this room the crucifix is practically fucking useless.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought of that before. Have we ever gotten a hunt in there? Like, to the extent that the crucifix burned?
I've not seen a burning crucifix anywhere on the prison.
Oh, yeah. Well, we would have gotten the one that killed me if it had worked.
We would have gotten the one that killed Pink if it had worked.
That's true. So that's why we haven't seen any on this map. They just don't function properly.
Yeah. While we were still trying to figure out where the fuse box was, I made sure to check the west shower room real quick. When it came up 60, I wiped some sweat off my brow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was exciting after the fact, but that moment where I got murdered in there was like, wait a minute, that's some bullshit.
The hunts are rare enough, like, the hunts and deaths are rare enough that every time it's like, whoo! But yeah, if it was more rapid fire, that one would have been like, oh, fuck off!
Right.
So yeah, I'm relatively close to needing to do drugs.
I just did some myself.
I'll hold off for now, but I'll definitely need to next time I come back to the truck.
Yeah, the fact that I just did it should make us okay for a little while.
Yeah, I'm hooking up a camera, I'm grabbing dots. What else should I grab? I'll grab another crucifix just to put on another table in there, just to get at least some coverage.
Alright, I've got salt and UV. Salt is kind of tricky in there as well, but maybe we can at least narrow it down to whether or not it's leaving the room.
Excuse me. You said you did have UV with salt, right?
Yes, I've been making a better habit of doing that.
I know you literally just said, but my brain is like
fried.
So fried that it was like, okay, I could swear I heard him say UV, but I better ask him just to check.
I often just, like, think faster than my mouth works, and so sometimes I just say the wrong thing, like earlier dots switched for orbs, and also I was in such a habit of going in with salt and not thinking to also bring UV that it was worth double checking just in case.
I guarantee you if I had my 8 hours of sleep, I wouldn't have been asking. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera here. Dots here. Jesucristo here. I'm gonna check temps again. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, I just grabbed you the same. Sorry. No, I get it. Snatch.
I literally, like, my cursor just went over it and then gone.
I saw your character turn towards it. Yeah. It was funny. 40, by the way.
2 on the EMF. He's dicking around in this cell right here. Let's see, have we got anything to check? I'm gonna check that room with the temp gun. Take this, you stupid bitch! 47.
Ghost is like, well, I wasn't gonna hunt you, but now.
Well, now
Sure.
if you had voice chat on, I'd be wrecking your shit so hard!
That could be true. I'm gonna leave the UV on the table right here and go grab some more stuff.
I need to do drugs.
Already?
No, I remember I said I'll do drugs next time I come back to the truck.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were already heading back anyway. I thought the way I interpreted it was I'm going back now specifically to take drugs, and I thought, well, you probably don't need to yet. But yeah, if you're heading back already, no reason not to.
Yeah, I was sitting at 73, and I was like, well, doing drugs now, like, if it's 30% sanity from each drug, I'd be technically wasting a little bit, and the OCD in my brain is like, no, we need to milk it. We need to milk as much sanity from these pills as possible.
I mean, you're not wrong, but as long as you're right there about on the threshold, it could be 68, 72, yeah.
Yeah, and naturally, like, there's a phrase, great is the enemy of good, or whatever, right?
Great is the enemy of... I've never heard that one.
But, like, if I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna use my sanity...
We got UV.
Oh, we do have UV. Nice.
Yes.
Nice! And that's a really hard room to get UV on.
God, yeah, it is.
You can barely see these little fingerprints on the jail cell here.
Oh, fingerprints. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. That's even harder to detect.
Yeah, on the sliding doors, you basically put it where the we'll just call it where the handle should be.
Oh,
and you're gonna see 4 fingerprints on them. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right then.
Now that I know where to check on these doors, that helps me significantly for the future.
Yeah, I'm used to being able to just look at the basic light switches like you'd find in a regular house. I never really thought that you could actually check the cell bars, openers, cell hinges. I don't know what you'd call a cell
I
door.
don't know what
Yeah.
you call these things. They're the ones that have the big
This-
slots for like passing food trays into.
Oh yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, it has to be that way on this map because otherwise there's no way to get UV in there without salt.
I was wondering.
Which would of course mean that low-level players just wouldn't be able to get UV on this map in that room at all.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit tough.
I'm bringing in a second book, a second dots, and a second spirit box.
I'm just
Come
bringing
to
in more salt.
Fucking come to think of it, it would have been smart to grab a motion sensor so we could tell where the goddamn ghost is because this room's so fucking big. But hey,
That's
I'm
a good
just
point.
look. I'm sleep deprived. It's just the way it is.
I don't really have an
He
excuse.
likes touching these two cell doors over here.
This general area over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
this door and that door over there. This door here with the dots is where I got the UV fingerprints on, which is why I moved the dots over to that, and the book
Okay.
as well.
Yeah, I'm moving the camera to cover these doors as well because I've noticed he just really likes these two cells.
I wish I would have thought of that ahead of time. Well, it can't be the Wraith, but the salt hasn't been stepped in. None of the salt's been stepped in.
Is
I'll
anyone
throw
back
some
at the
more.
truck?
I am not.
I'll go back to the truck.
What are you going for? What are you getting?
To check whether the ghost speaks to people who are alone or everybody.
Ah, yeah.
And given that we haven't been hunted so far, I'm going to bet we're not really... Well, Demon, we've been staying above 80 sanity. I think we've been pretty good about that, so we can't eliminate Demon yet.
It did finally step in the salt, and yeah, it's definitely going back and forth between those cells, just like you guys said.
Well, sadly, Wraith can't have UV, so...
I know.
Demon's still on the table. Is Thay still on the table? Thay is not on the table. Okay, good to deconfirm
The
that.
demon is.
Demon is on the table. Yes, Demon has UV.
Do we have
And-
one of the crucifixes close to the front area? I don't recall.
Yes.
I wasn't. Oh yeah, you do.
You got one on this table here.
Yeah, that's good.
See,
When I hear demon, I think crucifix.
Yep, that's correct. That's the correct association. Okay, I've grabbed 3 motion sensors.
We haven't gotten ghost writing at all yet, and I feel like we would have gotten it by now if it were a thing.
Oh, let me check if the ghost speaks to everyone or one person who's alone. Ghost speaks to everyone, though it is worth noting that when you do that, you're going to want to turn off the cell lights because those will count.
That always throws me.
The control panel for the cell lighting is on the room's right side if you're looking at the room from the entrance.
Lights out.
Hello? Are you there?
I'm bringing in motion sensors, by the way,
Are you here?
so we can at least get an idea of where the ghost is.
Yeah.
Are you there? Can you talk to me?
Can you feel me?
Can you feel me?
Hello, if you hear me.
Are you there? Are you here?
Are you anywhere?
Can I touch you? Are you there? Are you here? How old are you? Are you there?
Careful not to touch the motion sensors, by the way, boys.
Are you here? Are you next to me? Do we have candles?
Good question. I should have brought those in with the motion sensors.
I'll bring him in. I'm halfway to the truck.
If we're not going to be spirit
I'm
boxing,
gonna turn the lights back on as
That's what
you're
I'm
bringing
doing.
the equipment.
boom, boom, boom. 3, that's a comfortable number that may still blow out the fuse box, but fuck it.
Shouldn't.
Well, that depends on how many rooms we've got lit up in the rest of the place.
I think only a couple. I only turned on the light leading to the upstairs area, and I don't think I turned on any others.
Do you have an EMF reader in here?
Somewhere in here, yes, we've got it.
Here it is. Here it is. I found it.
Oh, someone brought. Whoever brought in the voodoo doll? Did you get a picture first? Oh, I got
No.
it. I got it. Never mind.
Come on, you fucking ghost, do something! That was me, by the
Watching
way.
it.
None of these journals have been touched. They haven't been thrown either. We got the UV. Do we have any Gorbs?
I'm
Yes.
looking now, and I have not seen any.
This room is so big that honestly, like... Oh, he's in the northwest area of the place. Wait, he's...
So he's in the far corner away.
He's in this room. He's in this cell.
How do you know?
Because the EMF went off, and this EMF tells you where it happened.
The motion detector closest to the camera went off not too long after you said that, Alex. So he's apparently wandering back and forth in front of those cells still.
I'm hitting the lights. Pink, spirit box it, baby.
Are you there? Are you here? Are
Orbs.
you here? Orbs? Gorbs?
Yes.
I like it. Are you friendly? Can I touch you?
I think he might be in that room, Pink. I saw the orb in that room, but it's hard to tell if it's exclusive to that room.
What
I'm
room
going
are you
to bet
talking
not.
about?
The one you're in right now.
The cell?
Yes.
Oh.
Just so
Is
you
this
know.
your cell? Is this your toilet?
What are these words? Cell, toilet.
I'm
you here?
trained by the language of your people.
I only know here, old, young, friendly, French.
Old?
I have not been programmed to understand toilet.
Oh, hey, hang on. Let me hit the EMF. Was that? Did he do that? Did he fuck with that door?
He did.
EMF 2.
Wah.
That was
When you
me that
guys
set off the
have-
motion sensors, by the way.
Well, when you guys have a minute, it doesn't have to be right now, but could somebody orient the camera to go into the room that Pink I told you was the cell?
Yeah, give me one moment. I'm checking off
I got it.
stuff that we got so far.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that one right there. Because I saw an orb, but I have not seen one since, so I was not able to tell if it was passing that room or in that room.
Is that just?
Okay,
Is
it
it just
can't be
haunting?
ghost writing. It can't be spirit box. We've only got dots, EMF, and freezing temps to go through.
Wait, it can't be orbs? Did I
No,
misunderstand what you said?
we have Gorbs. With Gorbs, it means it can't be spirit box or ghost writing.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I'm done using the spirit box.
Yeah, you got between the two of you. I think the spirit box definitely should have kicked in by now, especially since it's third tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not seen. I saw one orb. I never saw. I didn't see anything else since.
What's the sanity looking like?
Let me take a look. It is 71. Pink can use. You both can use some whenever you decide. Pink's at 60. You're at 70, Alex.
I see.
Yeah, average is 70, 75.
36 in this cell specifically.
Okay, then it might be in that cell.
34. Come on, you fucker. 35. You piece of shit.
Right? I feel like the orb was in that room, but I just have not been able to see another one since.
Well, we did hit the
What
lights
the
in
heck?
here.
Yeah, it's
Oh, the jail cell, I guess.
that's okay.
I picked up the parabolic and immediately heard a big screech sound.
Oh no!
Oh. Cool.
Like, almost like nails on a chalkboard, but you know, when like you've got an old piece of metal equipment and you're pulling back on it and it's scraping against itself and it makes that high pitched
Oh shit!
That's what it sounded like when I picked it up. I was like, oh god, that's an angry ghost. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
never
pretty
mind.
startling.
That's just a jail. That's just the jail cell opening
Oh,
up.
that's what it was. Oh, I thought you were still going to say that that was the ghost. I see.
I mean, it might have been, but I think it was the ghost opening up the jail cell again, as it loves to do. It just loves these doors.
It seems to.
Let's go back and do drugs, Pink.
Shut off the light if you would in that cell.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Pink, you go ahead and go back to the truck to do drugs.
You think I know where that is? I need you to follow.
Son of a bitch. Alright.
Stop touching those doors.
No, you.
Behave yourself.
You stop touching yourself. It's a ghost of a 14-year-old Xbox Live player.
Yeah, I've been glued to this monitor, and I'm not seeing any other orbs.
Imagine a hunt happens and it kills somebody, and you hear the ghost just say, "Quick, Mom, get the camera!"
Mom.
We really need to memorize who's actually buying before we go into a place.
Hey, is there any way to really tell? I mean, if we're bringing the same goods. Oh, the underlines.
Yeah. Drugs! We are out, by the way.
Drugs!
Oh, we're out now?
Yeah.
Well, we're almost there. Yeah, I've been watching and nothing. No dots, no orbs, nothing.
Wait, no gorbs?
No. I mean, I saw the one,
What?
and I've seen nothing since.
I'm looking at a gorb right now.
You are? Not on my screen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Where?
I'm looking at a Gorb as well. I'm looking at
Where?
several.
In between the bars. In between the bars.
Oh, now I see it. Now I see it. Yep. Okay.
So-
Yep. I saw it.
It occurs to me, freezing temps, I wasn't getting that. They were just sitting at 35, 36, 35, 36, 35, 36. EMF, wasn't getting any of that, but the ghost wasn't necessarily doing anything. But we have had several EMF occurrences. There were like 2.
Okay.
So here's the thing. If it's dots, it's Banshee. Banshee likes to go on dots when her obsession is in the dots, in our experience.
Maybe it's me.
So that, yeah, because me and Pink have been in there for fucking hours and got jack shit on dots. What if you're the obsession and we need to get you under the dots?
I'm going in.
Yeah, go to jail, Mike. Go to jail.
Go in the jail cell, no less. Well, now wait. Okay, so have you seen the orbs pass beyond the dimensions of the cell bars? Because if not, that means it's in the cell. That's the room.
No, it's just been jiggling around inside the cell.
Then that concurs with what I saw earlier. It must be inside the cell itself. I guess the ghost room can be in the cell.
Yeah, though it's not as brutal as we would anticipate, just because you can tell which cell it's in because it keeps sliding the fucking doors. Like, oh
Yeah,
man, I'm gonna have to check every single cell. Then on the other side of the cell block, rink dink, rink dink, rink dink. I'm right here. All right, Mike, you got to lock yourself in a cell with Lucy Jones. Yep, Lucy Jones.
Okay, first I will light this candle, because if I recall correctly, I think that's a challenge.
Yay.
And where is the box?
What are you doing with the spirit box? We don't need the
Oh,
spirit box.
right. What is it that I need to see whether or not she's...
You need to check the temps, and you need to check for EMF level 5.
Oh, but then why did Alex? Why did you give me the name? You were just casually talking about the ghost. That's all.
Yeah. I was just laughing it up, saying, "Oh, lock yourself in there with Lucy Jones, man."
I see. Yeah, that threw me. I thought that meant that I was supposed to call for her. Freezing temps. Freezing temps.
Oh.
All right.
Hantu.
Hantu. What's their special thing?
Wait.
Heck, I know.
Y'all.
What,
Yes.
Mimic?
Mimic.
Oh, can it be Mimic again? Oh,
Yep.
damn
But
it.
Mimic requires spirit box, and I feel very comfortable eliminating spirit box.
Man, I will try the
Unless you
spirit
want
box.
to try again.
Yeah, I mean, you guys tried a million times though, so I'm with you. But just since I'm right here, I'll try also.
Do it within the confines of the cell. Maybe
Right.
that's exactly where we need to be this time.
Don't forget the
Yeah.
lights. Don't forget the lights.
They're off. I can't find the spirit box. Probably in the room, and I probably just walked right past it.
I think I left the spirit box on the table.
I'm gonna walk my ass in and smudge the cell just because we have a challenge for it. Pink, you let me know whether or not it succeeds.
Was I
Roger
wrong
that.
about the candle?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't thinking it was the smudge thing then.
Somebody
I-
needs to witness a ghost event and cleanse the area near the ghost using incense.
All
And we
right.
could also have a member of our team escape the ghost during a hunt, but that's probably not going to happen.
I'd prefer not to do that.
Smudge!
Alex, that did not work.
Probably because
Oh,
you were
yes,
outside
it
the
did.
room. Oh,
Yes,
you
it did.
took a while to catch
It
it.
was just very delayed on giving you the check mark there.
I cannot find the spirit box.
It's somewhere around here, son of a bitch. I have
I've
headgear.
looked and looked and looked. Oh, yeah.
There's a spirit box in the trailer. I will bring it to you.
There's gotta be one in here.
There's one in here
There
somewhere.
could be, but it might just be quicker, ironically enough, for me to run in there and hand it over to you.
I don't
Actually,
think
might
that's the
be.
case.
Probably not, since it's me and I don't know where you're at and I'm lost already. How do you get out of the main lobby?
Can't throw lit lighters, can we? No, unfortunately. I will go out there and direct you.
It's in the camera room, the one room that's lit up.
Oh, all right, we got it.
All right, I'm running back
Are
out
you
to
here?
the trailer.
All right.
Can we help?
Hey, I'm supposed to try.
Sure, go ahead.
Alex, let Mike have a turn.
Only because I mean, there's
God.
no reason it should favor one of us over the other, but just for shits and giggles, I figure maybe it'll only work for me. Who knows? Who knows? You're shutting me in. No. Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you old? Are you here? Do you see what I see? Are
All
you
right,
here?
you've done your time.
Yeah, I thought. I wasn't at. Well, one more. One more. Are you here? Are you here? Nah. It's just not happening, I don't think. I'd hate to say maybe can have us be wrong when there's this close, but between all of us, that's got to have been like 30 or more spirit box attempts.
The trouble
Yeah.
is that, like, out of the ones that have the same conditions as the Mimic, the Hantu is definitely the one that's harder to clear.
Ah, it's a bummer.
Because the Hantu, Pink, you're in the truck, right?
Yeah.
What's the Hantu's behaviors?
Let's take a look in the journal. Ghosts. Hantu. Strength. Lower temperatures allow the Hantu to move at faster speeds. Weakness. Hantu moves slower in warmer areas.
Yeah, that's. I mean, unless you're like timing the motion detectors, I don't know how that can even help you. Other than in a haunt, I guess, or hunt rather.
Yeah, that'll be one where it's like, you just deliberately trigger a hunt, idiot. Like, no.
I guess, yeah.
But how do you know which areas are warm and which are cold?
Just by the freezing temperatures, although that's inadequate too, because sometimes the temperatures are the same from room to room, and sometimes they change
Exactly.
drastically. Yeah,
Well,
Exactly.
that's very hit and miss.
So I believe the rule is, for one thing, if you have the fuse box off, the entire place cools down, which is obviously going to speed the Hantu up. But further, like the outdoor or outdoor adjacent like rooms, or well, not outdoor adjacent, but like the cell block is slightly colder than normal, no matter what, just because it has an open ceiling.
That's true. That's another factor.
And like you can tell when like it's snowing or raining, it will snow or rain inside the cell block because they have an open ceiling. Now I ask, why would you have an open ceiling in a prison?
At the very least, an open ceiling that can't still be closed at some future point. That's kind of weird. Maybe we're in a very like calm, temperate area where it's never. Well, I mean, it snows, so I guess that's not true.
It's a fucking Chinese water torture prison.
Well, good. I'm in favor of that. Let these prisoners suffer for their 20 ounces of marijuana possession.
You sir have pirated. What would be a stupid thing to pirate? You sir have pirated Sesame Street
Polka?
one too many times.
Some polka. There you go.
You sir have pirated Sesame Street one too many times. You now have to eat your lunch in the fucking snow.
Naked.
Yeah. Surrounded by other naked men who have also pirated Sesame Street.
You know that's the only people doing it.
Yeah. uh,
I guess we're good, right?
I love that voodoo doll.
I
The
take that
jiggle
as a
figures
yes.
on it are great. I love this thing. I'm taking it home.
Has everyone checked onto?
I
I have
have.
checked onto.
All right. Does anyone have a favorite movie that took place in prison? Like a favorite prison-themed movie?
Ooh, I've not seen a whole lot.
I've seen a handful.
Pink, what are the odds that the only prison movie you've seen is Deadpool 2, and even then, that's only 10 minutes?
Now, I would
Well, that's
not
a
count
better
that a
answer than
prison
I
movie.
previously had because my best answer before that was the Goonies, and that's only for like
Oh god,
ooh.
that's like 11 seconds. Yeah, that's like the very first little moment. Yeah.
Off the top of my head, the only prison movies I've seen are Shawshank and Green Mile, which are
Those are the two that stand. Yes, both Stephen
Stephen
King.
King adaptations, both directed by Frank Darabont.
He said that actually when he got the Green Mile. He joked about he was apparently the like the preeminent Stephen King prison movie director.
Yep.
And they're both really good.
And then he made The Mist, which was also
Yep.
really good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he's 3 for 3.
And then he made the first 2 seasons of Walking Dead, which were really good. But people said season 2 was too slow and too boring, so they fired him and replaced him with a fucking crew that had the whole show just be a revolving door cast of cast members getting killed off. Fuck that show.
Is that true to the graphic novel? Do you know, or do you think that was a directorial scriptwriter type of thing?
Kind of, but not really.
Okay.
I
didn't know they fired Frank Darabont. That's interesting.
Yes, and Jeffrey DeMunn, who is Frank Darabont's, like, pretty well Frank Darabont's equivalent to fucking Tim Burton's wife, except I don't think he's fucking him. In terms of...
He put him in everything.
Yeah. In Shawshank, Jeffrey DeMunn plays the judge who sentences Andy. In Green Mile, he plays like the trusted guard under Tom Hanks that isn't the drug addict dude. And in The Mist, he's the old guy who comes in with blood. When the mist is rolling in, he's the one that runs out of the mist into the grocery store all covered in blood and says something in the mist got, Dave, whatever.
Got some Frank Lee, if I recall correctly. That's the same guy that's the judge in Shawshank. You never see him on screen though in Shawshank, do you?
You do for a couple seconds. Yeah, you see him sitting on the seat in his gown. You see him smack the gavel with a hammer and say guilty, yada yada.
I do not. I mean, I believe you, but I do not in my mind remember them looking the same or even having the same voice. So that's weird. I have to go back and look.
Well, he would have been about 15 years younger.
Yeah, but like in The Mist, he's clearly an old man. So, well, I mean, I don't know. You can change a lot in 15 years, especially at that age.
He's like old, but he's not older. Let me pull up. How old is Jeffrey DeMunn? Oh, damn. I hate it. For a second, my browser has to load up and doesn't load in with the URL in immediately. So I'll go to type in the URL and it'll be like, my homepage is my YouTube subscription. So it'll be http YouTube Jeffrey DeMunn subscriptions.com.
I know what you mean. Yeah, you go to enter it in and it intersects with an already existing URL.
Okay, Jeffrey DeMunn is 76 in the year of our Lord 2024.
He was only like 60 when he did The Mist.
So, yes, he would have been like
65?
Would have been like 60 when he did The Mist, and would have been like 45 when he did Shawshank.
Okay, all right, yeah, Shawshank was 94, and The Mist was 2010, 12, 2000... No, Mist was 2007. So yeah, it's only a 13-year difference, 12, 13, depending on when they were filmed. Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess I can see that.
Wait, I'm looking up pictures of him in Shawshank. He's not a judge. Okay, I got it mixed up.
Oh, that would explain why I couldn't see the face or the... Like, I actually hear the judge's voice in my head. He says, sober yet?
No, he was the prosecutor.
Oh, okay. He probably only had a couple of lines then.
Yeah, but he is Frank Darabont's, like, go-to guy.
And he usurped him.
Well, no. Well,
he hostile takeover.
When Frank Darabont got fired off the role, Jeffrey DeMunn said, "Fuck you, I'm not staying for any seasons without Frank. Kill my character off." So, even though Jeffrey DeMunn's character in the comics would have survived for another, like, 3 seasons, they had to kill him off in the show because Jeffrey DeMunn said, "Fuck you, if Frank goes, I go."
You know, I like that kind of loyalty. Johnny Depp said that when they got rid of Gore Verbinski to do the Pirates movies, he said, "No, then you don't get to keep me because he's the one who believed in me. Like he was like he's the only guy that actually said yeah I understand and approve of Johnny Depp's interpretation of the character."
Yeah.
So they kept him on, I think, as producer, if I recall correctly. Like they were like, okay, well, as long as he's involved, then you'll keep making these movies. And Depp was like, yeah, only then. So that's cool.
Mike, have you checked this mudroom over here?
I'll check again. I've been checking around so far. I
Is it
haven't
the
gotten
da-
anything
Is it
yet.
the damn mudroom again?
I hope not. It is always this room and the piano room and the other one. 53.
Alright, I got some noise over this way, but I'm not
Let's
sure
see.
which room it is between the mudroom and the room adjacent to the mudroom.
I'll check all the rooms near it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 56. Laundry room, 51. Yeah, it's looking pretty normal out here. Yeah, I wonder if it was upstairs. Let's see. Trying to figure
I
out what
forgot
room
there's
it
an
would be.
upstairs, because it's always downstairs.
It is, yeah, and this one it pretty much always is. This is the one with the weird kind of complicated upstairs. Not really complicated, just too many rooms, too many bedrooms.
It's oddly structured, but this is a house that's longer than it is wide.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, it's just a long corridor with lots and lots of bedrooms. It's like a six-bedroom family. Six, whatever. 35 degrees. I found the room. Damn it, I
Okay.
can't speak, but I found the room.
You can do something.
I can do something. I just can't multitask.
Can you tap dance?
I've never tried. Ooh, ghost event.
Oh,
I see you over there.
He's
Yep.
he's clipping into the bed.
Oh, he stood still for me. Interesting.
When you go upstairs,
EMF
which way should I
4.
turn to find the room?
And
Good question. I'm so thrown. Left. You'll turn left and go yeah, here you go.
oh,
The green room. What you got, Alex?
So that EMF reader has several bars for several events to occur, and it'll read each of them independently.
Oh, wow.
Because for the ghost event, like us actually seeing him, that was an EMF 4, but then the two bars underneath it, then both also went off at EMF 1 for something he did in the bathroom.
Weird. Okay, so that's what all the extra bars and numbers and shit are for. I didn't know how to interpret that when I first tried that thing.
So it's a multi-EMF reader. Fascinating.
Yeah, that is actually really interesting.
That's probably gonna be fairly good for Poltergeist.
Oh, yeah, true. If it ever gets to throwing stuff around, that last time we had one, it didn't throw anything.
And for what it's worth, I'm not willing to double down on this at all. We need to gather some fucking evidence. But nonetheless, for what it's worth, it did read two things happening at the exact same time in the bathroom.
That is indicative
Could
of
be
twins,
twins,
but
yeah.
yeah. Oh, writing as we speak.
I just got double at the same time as well. On the EMF.
I'm not thinking twins, Mike. I'm thinking multi-throw.
Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah, maybe. I thought I saw dots a second ago when I was looking down at the ground, but go ahead, Alex.
I thought I did too, but it might have been breath. Since I was
Sorry, Pink. Go ahead. He's trying.
When we were wrapping up talking about it potentially being the twins, I got a double EMF reading when it was writing the book.
There's a good chance of that. Then we'll have to kind of weigh this against whatever we wind up finding out.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I'm not familiar with how this EMF reader works.
Exactly, that's how I feel.
But it might be indicative of two things happening at once, which is indicative of the twins.
It does.
Has anyone checked UV on anything?
I checked UV on all those salts and nothing. I checked UV on the door and nothing.
All right.
Carlos Bowen talks to people who were alone. Let's see, what have we got left to hit? We got a spirit box or a crucifix in there, or a motion sensor. I'll take all three in.
So for evidence, we've only got the writing, correct?
Yes, actually, yep. Oh, that's you. I was gonna say footsteps coming right towards me. So, I was looking at my journal. I heard thump, 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 thump. I don't have any items that can really do any good right now. Just the thermometer, which is redundant. So I'll go back and get some more stuff.
And actually, come to think of it, pink. Oh, you know what I could do?
What's up?
Are you here? Can we help? Can we help? Are you here? Can we help?
Oh, we got dots. We got dots.
All right. Thought I saw 'em.
I thought I did too a little while ago, but I didn't say anything because I thought it was my cold breath.
That's
trick
kind of
on
how
me.
we all felt.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will not be looking for temps.
Not be looking
We
for
will not be
EMF
looking
either.
for- Yeah, okay, then it's going to be orbs and the spirit box.
Well, orbs we can check from the fucking trailer.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what we still have to look for.
All right, I'll leave you alone in this room to do spirit boxing. And why are all the lights out here?
Are you here?
It's far and wide.
All right,
Yes, they are.
Faye.
You got it?
Wait, is Faye orbs
Yep.
or spirit box?
Spirit box.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
orbs would be Banshee, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
Well,
shit, that was a good
No,
one.
not Banshee. Banshee doesn't have ghost riding.
Spirit box is Daijin. It was Daijin.
E.
We can do 2, possibly 3 of the challenges.
Yep, let's grab some smudge sticks. Let's grab some motion sensors. You got smudge sticks, I'll grab some motion sensors.
All right.
Did
Is
you
Pink okay? Did we lose
I
you, Pink?
forgot. What?
Oh, your
Oh.
character's just walking in place. I thought you got booted.
Oh, no. I forgot what our third piece of evidence is. I got dots and spirit box. What was our third thing?
Ghost riding.
Cool. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
If you're in the truck, could you tell me if I got the smudge challenge?
You did?
Okay.
Okay, we got motion sensors. And we got a challenge again to burn up a crucifix if anyone wants to be daring with a cursed object. Well, no cursed object wouldn't help. Hello, ghost event. Oh, it blew a fucking light upstairs.
I saw that.
You motherfuck.
I found the bone. It's a spine on the kid's bed, which is funny.
Frankie, turn the camera askew.
He did, or Pink did?
Oh, he did.
The ghost is forcing us to get a Dutch angle.
The ghost has a mood for directorial flair. Oh, now it's pointing towards me. It always,
with
I
this,
can't do
dude,
this.
with this camera, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what way it's facing.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, that's good. Motion detector was one of the other challenges, right?
Correct. And it looks like that has been cleared as well.
Okay, do we know what the object is?
Good question. I'm gonna grab a photo camera.
Alright, yeah, let's look around for the object. I found the bone, so the cursed object is all we have left.
I'm going to walk in with a tripod. No camera, just a tripod.
Yeah. Oh, tarot deck right in the entryway.
Oh, did I get a picture of it earlier? I could have sworn that I looked there. Maybe I... No? I don't know.
I got a
I'm
picture
curious.
of it.
Alright, as long as one of it gets a picture, that's all that matters. Should we try the, what is it, Witness a Ghost event? Is that what it was? Oh, Prevent the Hunt.
Yeah.
Prevent the hunt.
Okay.
Which is a safe one, but really just... It would really effectively... Since we don't have... If it was a ghost that had an easy way to piss it off, this wouldn't be a terrible one, but the Daijin does not have any conditions that piss it off, so it'd just be us sitting in...
Oh.
It would just be us sitting in the dark until the average sanity hits 50%.
Which is only about 45% to go, so I guess I vote no.
Yeah.
Depends on whether you guys think it's worth the $25 for us to all just sit and cuddle in the dark until the cross burns. And we're like, okay, now we
I
leave.
mean, well, it's been more active, but by more active, that's only been 2 events that I'm aware of. So, question mark?
Yeah.
Wait, so so it is the Deogen, not the Thay?
It is the Daijin. Yes, I mistakenly thought that the Thay had spirit box. The Daijin
Okay.
has spirit box.
I just wanted to confirm because I did the right thing and picked the ghost, but that was back when we thought it was Thay.
I circled Daijin.
I've got it circled as well.
Same here.
Quickly, spine, go!
What does it look like if I come over here and basically do the same thing? Are we like one creature joined at the middle?
Yes.
Well, that's probably horrifying. There have been, like, unfortunately born conjoined twins that are kind of like that. where they're sort of like bent backwards in the middle. That sucks.
Yeah.
Poor people.
Yep.
Or fucking freaks.
No.
No, I legitimately feel bad for anyone born like that. That's got like, how do you even shop for clothes? You have to have a personal tailor.
Yeah.
Like, how did Andre even find clothes? I mean, I don't even think like the big man store or whatever has clothes that big. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. I guess I've never looked into it.
Andre, I would have to imagine. Well, Andre grew up in a small village in France, so there it might actually be fairly cheap to get somebody in town to tailor stuff for you. But
Yeah, that's true.
and into adulthood as a wrestler, he would have definitely been making enough money to have his own personal tailor to deal with that.
Yeah, that's also true.
Oh boy,
He retired in a very little town. I looked it up on Google not within like the last half
Carolina.
a year. Is that what it was? Where it was? Yeah, it's he had a nice mansion. I don't not a mansion, but like a large there's a word for it now. I can't think of what the word is. It's not a mansion, but it was a very large house in the woods. Nice, pleasant ranch house is the word I'm looking for. But the town itself was like, ooh, we're talking like maybe like 1,000 or so people, just like this little tiny town with like a single little diner, and that's
No
how he liked it.
dockers.
Yes, exactly. I've read that was specifically why I liked it there. He had like his close personal circle of friends that lived there, and that was about it. Otherwise, he was left alone.
Yep.
Kind of a sad story when you think about it. I mean, again, not to beat on the guy, but he was kind of a dick. But it's, I mean, died young. Lived a life of, fucking, misshapen, like you said, gawkers everywhere. That wouldn't be a pleasant existence.
No, it would not.